Okay.
Hi, I'm Laura Newell, and I would like to tell you something about myself and introduce you to my book, Lindsay. Um, I am the youngest of four girls. When I was three, I had high fever with chickenpox, almost died, and I had encephalitis. I had some problems with the coordination and balance and was not very athletic. But I developed a love of reading, and I started writing stories and poems when I was 13. But I did not get my book published, Lindsay, until November 2010. I have gotten a couple of poems published before. Lindsay is the first book in a series of 5 books to get published. Lindsay is about a princess in an effort to escape her arranged marriage to Prince Nicholas. She disguises herself and runs away to America. She is a Christian and an artist, and she takes in a teenage drug addict prostitute named Debbie and tells her about God. In an effort to get Debbie away from her pimp, they move from New York City to Washington, D.C. Lindsay becomes a nanny to 2 children of a senator. She becomes friends with this guy, Peter, who is running for Congress. She falls in love with Peter, but is forced to go back home to Scotland to a family emergency with her father. She must decide between marrying out of duty or following her heart with the will of God. You can buy copies of Lindsay. You can go to Exhibitus.com or Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com. I would like to read the first some of a portion of the book to you. Chapter 1 in Arranged Engagement. When someone becomes famous, we all have an interest in finding out what that person is really like. Reporters ask questions. Newspapers run stories. People gossip and spread rumors. Much has been said and written about myself and my sister and our adventures. My sister and I used to say that we hoped that someone would arrive one day and tell our full story. Recently, my sister looked at me and said, "Why don't we tell our own story?" She may tell you more about herself when it is her turn. But for now, let me tell you about Lindsay and myself. I am Amelia, but my friends call me Amy, and Lindsay is my twin sister. It all started when my sister and I were born identical twins. Lindsay is the older one by 5 months. We were born November 27, 1959. Our parents are the Duke Wesley Patrick of Scotland and Princess of Sweden Jennifer. My father was the Duke of Scotland, and my mother is Princess of Sweden. Her mother was the Queen of Sweden, but she died in 1990. Now is our Uncle William, who is the King of Sweden. We lived in a castle in Edinburgh, Scotland. My father, Wesley, had some old-fashioned ideas, plus he was a good, proud Scotsman. Our father had brown hair and a beard and brown eyes. His friends called him Paddy because his name was Wesley Patrick, so short for Patrick. He did occasionally play the bagpipes and wore a kilt often. He liked to go fishing and hunting, and he was committed to a way of thinking, and he was very proud of being Scottish. Father died in 1997 of a heart attack, and we were very particularly Lindsay, since they were fairly close despite his tendency to control things. It was my father that decided who Lindsay and I were going to marry. I know that he had good intentions, and he thought it was important that we marry royalty. When we were 18, we had a coming out party. When we were introduced to society, it was there that we met Prince Nicholas of Holland and John Luke Sinclair, Duke in Switzerland. Neither one of us were very impressed with either one of them at the time, although that would change later. Father, on the other hand, was very impressed with both young men. I never seemed to have trouble finding a man. Of course, Sheena had the fighting men that my parents found unsuitable for princes. By that point, I dated a variety of rich playboy types from prep school, struggling to keep my virtue intact. Lindsay was shy and felt awkward around men. Men weren't naturally drawn to my sister, for she kept to herself. Once we were out of college, Father was desperate for us to marry and provide grandsons for the crown. He was set about to find mates for us. We were not as thrilled about it as he and hoped. We both wanted to marry for love. When we were 21, Father decided that whom we should marry, since I had dated different men in the past. Lindsay had only really dated one guy named Ryan, whose dad was a friend of Father's until he joined the IRA, and later tried to have Father killed. Several years later, Lindsay and her then unborn baby also barely escaped injury in that attack, but I'm jumping ahead of myself. Our mother is Swedish, and she has blonde hair, blue eyes, and fair skin. She is quite regal looking and beautiful. She is the only daughter of the former Queen of Sweden and her prince. Mother taught my sister and I our manners and to act like ladies. It is also our duty to do whatever they tell us to do without complaining and to keep smiling. She had a brother named William, who is now the King of Sweden. William is married to Marguerite, and they have 3 children, Bertha, Alexander, whom we call Lexi, and Carly. Uncle William and his family had always lived in Sweden. In those days, I liked to go to parties, plays, concerts, and go to dances. I still enjoy some of those things. I also like ballet, but Lindsay cannot stand ballet. Plus, I have always been more flirtatious than my sister, which is why I started dating before she did. My parents were too busy to concern themselves about Lindsay, since I tended to do such things when we were younger, such as stay out past curfew. I have also been able to sneak off away from my bodyguard so that I could meet with a fellow. When I was on a date, I like to go to practically any cultural event. I like to wear the best design clothes. I come alive at night when I can let myself get a little loose and crazy. My job requires me to work with people. Sometimes it's hard to work with people who are so very different from how I am. I am also supposed to behave in a certain way with grace, charm, and modesty. But sometimes I might do things simply to shock people. When I was in college, I took off all my clothes except my underwear and jumped in a fountain with some of my friends. It was hot that day, and my friends dared me to do it. Mother was quite upset with me over that when she saw they had taken a photo of it and it was in the newspaper. Lindsay and I wear very different clothes and makeup. My sister can be a prude at times too, but there have been times when we get in trouble together. Lindsay is a bit self-conscious, sometimes since we were both petite and she is a bit heavier than I am. But not really fat, but had bigger than average chest, and she had to wear braces on her teeth, whereas I had straight teeth. I tell her to embrace her curves and enjoy being a woman. Lindsay would tell me that she is not a prude, but she is just more reserved than me, who acts without thinking, or how her behavior reflects on her royal family. Lindsay also struggles with stuttering problem. For a long time, she went to second civil speech therapist, and it did not help. It did help some, but then when she had to speak in public, she would get nervous and it would start up again. Fortunately, I don't have that problem, so sometimes Lindsay would have me speak for her when my schedule allowed me to do so. Lindsay says I don't have a shy bone in my body, which is one of the things she admires about me. Lindsay does not care as much as I do about her looks, yet she is still pretty. We have different styles of makeup and clothes. She is more casual, and when she is home, she does not wear much makeup, if any. I cannot stand to go out in public without it. We are both 5 feet 3 inches tall, and our hair is naturally dark brown, and we have brown eyes. Lindsay wears her long brown hair straight down around ponytail, whereas mine is medium length and I have a soft perm. We have similar figures, but she is a few pounds heavier and has a fuller bust. Lindsay does not like to wear form-fitting clothes which show off her shapely figure. I'm thinner, and Lindsay says I have a dancer's figure. Even though we have differences, we still love look enough like the full people we want. It is not uncommon to find Lindsay lounging around the house in her jeans and t-shirt or sweats. She is very artistic. Our riches and royal status are more of a burden on her than on me. It makes her feel tied down to being a source of public attention. She is friendly to everyone, but she is a very private person. Lindsay reaches out to people in her heart and has a heart for helping those in need. She does not like to talk much about herself, but she is easy to talk to. Lindsay likes to go horseback riding as well as working out and swimming. I like skiing. The thought of camping in a tent gives me hives. Lindsay and I do exercise together, but she does not share my passion for dance. I don't share her passion for art. Lindsay has been involved in different charities, and she likes going to charitable events. She also visits people at hospitals and women's shelters. I'm going to skip ahead here a couple of pages. And Father and Lindsay did not always agree on certain issues. He did not understand her desire to express herself through her art. He felt that she lived in a dream world and that she needed to get those silly notions out of her head about being an artist. Lindsay just wanted her father to love her for the person that she is and treat her as an adult. It was hard because they shared similar interests. When she was younger, like as polo, gardening, camping, and swimming. I never cared for sports that much or the great outdoors, but I just liked to party and shop. Nicholas and his family came to our home for a week, and one night, Father threw a lavish party. While Father gave Nicholas a week to romance Lindsay. Mother wanted to hurry up and get Lindsay married off so she could start living in the real world. My dress was a dazzling blue color, which was just a tad daring enough to show off a bit of cleavage. I wore my long gold earrings, a diamond necklace, and my crown. Ever since I was a child, I loved to play dress up. So I love occasions when I get to dress up. Lindsay wore a sweet pink dress with white lace on it and her crown. Lindsay would have liked to be anywhere besides there, but she thinks these affairs are a waste of money and it makes her uncomfortable to be around so many people. The person I most wanted to dance with was Nicholas, who was just happened to be betrothed to Lindsay. When I looked at him, it made my heart go flutter. He did reserve a dance for me, although most of the dances were with my sister. When he held me in his arms, I wanted to melt. Then for a moment, it was as if our world had stopped, and it was just us dancing and staring into each other's eyes. He has the most beautiful blue eyes. The music stopped, so Mother intervened and said it was time to eat. Nicholas sat between Lindsay and me at the dinner table. It just so happened that until then he had been talking with me more so than with Lindsay. Nicholas could see that Lindsay was uncomfortable and he wanted to do something to help her. He wanted to put his arm around her and tell her that he understood how she felt. Then Father made a toast at dinner, and he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to join me in congratulating Lindsay and Nicholas on their engagement." Lindsay looked at him in shock. It was all she could, as if all the color had drained from her face. I thought she was going to be sick. Then Nicholas turned towards her and handed her a jewelry box. She opened it to reveal a ruby ring with diamonds surrounding it. He put the ring on her finger and she just looked at him in shock. Father neglected to discuss this announcement with Lindsay beforehand. I think that Lindsay thought that she just put Nicholas in the back of her mind and did not think about then he would somehow go away. Father did not seem to notice the look on Lindsay's face, and he said perhaps the happy couple would like to get up and say a few words. Then Lindsay looked at everyone and did not say a word, but ran out of the room and onto the terrace. Nicholas ran after her. Lindsay got nervous and started to stutter and said, I have to go. I think I'm going to be sick. Then she ran out and I followed her to the latrine where she threw up. I got her some ginger ale and took her to her room to lie down a bit. Next day, after Father had left to go to Parliament, Lindsay and I set out on our mission for her to get out of marrying Nicholas. Lindsay wore a hat and sunglasses, faded blue jeans, and t-shirt to look like everyone else. They tried to keep the bodyguards away so they would not suspect her plan. Lindsay purchased a blonde wig and some dowdy-looking clothes. She gave her lady-in-waiting and her secretary a day off. I fixed her makeup and put the wig on her, and she looked quite different. Andre came over and he said we went a little overboard with the makeup, so we had to tone it down a bit. Then he took a picture of her and passport and ID, and everything was working out quite nicely. And he then said, "So where are you going?" So I'm going to America, land of opportunity. I'm going to become an accomplished artist. So why so far away? Can you not stay in Europe at least? No, it's too risky to stay in Europe. Besides, I have never been to America. I'm not as famous there. They would not know me there. Not looking like that, they won't. It'll be alright. I will write you when I can. Well, we have everything ready. Yes, I have my passport that says I'm now Lindsay Stewart instead of Lindsay McKenzie. I have ID, and I went to the bank where I withdrew quite a bit of money. I got my bags packed, and if there is anything else I need, I'll get it when I get there. Where in America would you go? It's bigger than it is here. Perhaps I can go to New York City, a place called Queens, royalty. That's there. Royalty should be welcome there. And then I'll figure something out from there. Think of it as an adventure. I can see what life is like on the outside, and you get Nicholas. I'll be back once you nab your prince. I gave her a hug goodbye. I'll miss you and I'll love you. You are the best sister a woman could have. Yes, well, be good. Be sweet to Nicholas. I will. Then she pulled a note off her pocket and handed it to me and said, "Oh, Amy, give this to Mother and Father. Remember, put it somewhere where they will find it in the morning. Act surprised when they notice that I'm missing, like you did not know anything about it. By the time they read it, I'll be in America." "I will just be as surprised as they are," I answered. Then Lindsay climbed out the window on her way back to her new life. The note to my parents said, "I'm writing to say goodbye. I'll be gone away for a long time. It takes for you to reconsider your decision on my marrying Prince Nicholas. I wanted to go to a place where dreams can come true. Sorry, Father, but I'm not for sale. I will keep you in my thoughts and prayers as you change your mind about Nicholas. I will be back. Love, Lindsay." That's the first chapter. If you would like to read more, you can order it. I would love for you to I would love it if you would let me know how you like the book. I am trying to find a publisher for the next in the series, next book in the series. You can contact the publisher at book.that, and I would love to hear back from you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And you can email me at hickermom@hotmail.com. Thank you.